Dad, can I be a princess?
Of course you're a princess.
I don't always see princesses like me.
You know there's a rich history of royalty in Africa, like the Moors.
What's the Moor? I'm some Moor. What's the Moors?
Moor was a name that was used to describe black people like you and me, like black Africans.
Moors can be found throughout history and in famous writings by people like
Shakespeare.
Like Jack Johnson?
Yeah, like Jack Johnson.
Yeah.
Exactly. Good job, Omar.
And Tyra Banks.
And Tyra Banks.
And Tyreek Nasheed.
And Tariq Nasheed. Actually, there was a Moor named Tariq. And when he sailed his ship to go to battle, he burned his ships and told his soldiers, we're not going back home, so y'all might as well get ready to win. The Moors ruled Spain for around 800 years. They're pretty much responsible for bringing Europe out of the Dark Ages. They brought math, science, art, and more. Get it? More? You're supposed to be laughing. Education was extremely important to Moor Spain. Before the Moors, most Europeans were illiterate. Even the kings couldn't read and write.
What's illiterate?
It means you're unable to read or write.
But the Moors, they introduced libraries.
You didn't go to the library with us.
That's true.
You go to work.
Schools, universities.
Stories?
Yep.
Stories, reading.
Baths. No, not
Baths.
computers. They tried to erase the history of the Moors because maybe they were embarrassed. But the truth always comes out.
The Egyptians had so many kings and queens.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Egyptians.
You remember Cleopatra?
Yeah, she was on Family Man.
She was on Family Matters, but she was also a real person who was one of the last queens of Egypt. There was another queen named Nefertiti. The Egyptians actually did a lot of stuff to change our world too. They built the pyramids and the Sphinx.
So, look at the pyramid right there.
It was
It's a pyramid.
And they helped come up with the concept of math. What day of the month is it?
Much.
That's right. You can thank the Egyptians for the invention of the calendar.
Thanks, Egyptians.
Another thing that they did, come up with the uses of mint. Breath mints, and they also came up with toothpaste.
We care about our teeth, right, boo-boo?
Yes, we
Show them
do.
your teeth, boo-boo. Show them your teeth.
Before paper was invented, they came up with papyrus.
What's prize?
Hieroglyphics, the written language. Oh, we
We
have
do
some
have
papyrus.
some.
Ah.
Egyptian. Wait, whoa. Wait, don't grab it, y'all. It's
That
ancient.
is ancient.
For
The Mary family
girls.
loves the Egyptians. But it was also used for sails, sandals, mats. Egyptians were also the first people to create a written language. Whenever you want to send a text message or you just want to post something or send an email, thanks to the Egyptians, they also figured out that there were a lot of medicinal contributions that they could make to the world, such as painkillers, antibiotics, amputations, and prosthetics.
Cut off your foot. They make a fake foot.
All in all, the Egyptians were super awesome and super cool, and they had so many contributions, and they look so good. And I feel like I can identify with their look a little bit, but I think they're super cool.
So see, of course, girls, you can be princesses because we have a deep, deep history.
Moyo time!